I don't cook much and I love snack foods. The problem is I snack too often or eat too much. Do you have any suggestions for my snack cravings?
So we know a little bit about backstory with this member question. But the key for anybody on the keto diet, and I can really relate to this because I love snack food, so do you. A lot of times I'd rather have snack food than actually a meal. And I think that's from living alone for a long period of time and just not having to cook. Cook meals.
And it could even be snack foods that you've prepared yourself that would just kind of fall into that category.
Right. So snack foods, we're talking about like maybe salami and cheese or nuts.
Jalapeno poppers.
Like different, more snacky foods. So the question is, I'm eating too much of these things. So how do I overcome the snack food cravings? And I totally get that. And I think for me, it was getting to the real reason I was craving. The thing about cravings is they're an emotional event. It's not hunger. You've already identified that it's not hunger. It's a craving. So a craving happens when you're really not hungry, but you want to eat something. So it's about getting insatiably curious about that why. So that might, and it's going to be uncomfortable and you're not going to want to do it. And that's normal. And that's okay to feel that way. You've got to decide, because overeating the snack food or stopping a moment and trying to deal with the issue, you're making a decision. You may feel that eating and giving into the craving of eating the snack food and overeating the snack food is not making a decision, but it is making a decision. So it's about getting really curious. So get out a notebook and start writing. A lot of times for people, it's just a way to kind of get things flowing, especially when you're by yourself. Or you can just start talking to yourself, but most people are pretty uncomfortable with that.
You can do something else when you notice it. You could sing a little song. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to attach awareness to the feeling so that you can recognize it sooner and sooner and sooner.
So
a lot of times you have the feeling and you don't even realize you're having it until you're, digging around in the refrigerator or in the pantry.
So one thing that I learned, I think it was listening to a podcast or reading a book. This guy he wanted to exercise every morning. He wanted that to be part of his morning routine. So he taped a $100 bill on his mirror. And his deal with himself was, if he doesn't exercise, he had to burn that $100 bill. And he says he hasn't missed a day. So maybe you could use that. Maybe it doesn't need to be $100 is big. And he did that because it's big and it's scary.
Right. And that's why things like Diet Bet work. There's programs like Diet Bet that you put money into the program, and if you fail to meet your objective, you lose your money. That company makes money. They're not going out of business, so obviously people are failing more than they're winning. Right.
So not to promote them or betting, but maybe it's taping a $20 bill to your mirror or your refrigerator door, wherever that snack is. And so the thing that $20 bill is going to do is, as you approach it and you look at that $20 bill, you're going to go, oh, damn it. Not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah, that's like early on when I would have those cravings as I was, walking through the cafeteria at work. There were times when I would pick up the thing that I wanted really bad and either think or say quietly under my breath, like, no, you're not going to beat me. It's like, you see people saying, like, not today, Satan. It's not today. And just being kind of vocal and being emphatic about it, right? And just be like, okay, you're not going to beat me today. I'm putting it back. Like, this is just a feeling. It's just a craving. This too shall pass.
Yes, yes.